Hey everybody, Bigfoot here with Bigfoot Videos. So in today's video, we're gonna go ahead and get these two takeoffs, these chutes out of the way, cut them off, and then plug up those holes. And then we're gonna fix that hole on the bottom side of this main runner. I think it's a return. And in that video, I'm gonna show you a trick on how to get a template for cutting your new holes on where these are going to come out of. So make sure to stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. So I hope you enjoyed those clips. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece that I just cut out. This is the one that's actually a 7-inch. The other one was an 8-inch that I cut out right there. The 7-inch, I'm going to take it and I'll be able to do a rough outline on where to cut around here. And so I'll mark with this pen around here, and then that's a rough line I'll be able to cut, so it'll end up being a little bit bigger, just so I can, because what I'm gonna do next is once I mark my holes, in my other hole, I'll be able to unravel this flat and then measure out on my sheet metal, and then I'll just be able to cut that line. I'll probably cut it a little bit bigger, just because I don't, you know, if I cut it bigger, then I can always shave a little bit off as I'm trying to mold it back together. But I also want to make sure that I can connect the piece. So I'll definitely have to cut it longer this direction, so that I can make like a flange and hook it on itself, and then put a couple screws in it to hold it in place and get it exactly the right dimension. But once I mark this hole here and the other one over there, I'll be able to just cut a little hole in the middle and then cut out towards the line. And then I'll trim off a little bit of excess, and then I'll be able to fold these flaps up. And then I'll put this in, the part that I'm gonna make, back in. Which I guess technically I could just reuse this, but, and I might. And then that way I can have something to screw to make this thing super solid. And then tape it up and make it airtight real good. So but I'm gonna time lapse the next couple or so clips, and then I'll give you another update. So just to show you, I mean, these are pretty old, and there's like, it's pretty clean in there. If you can see that. that. I think I got all the rust out. I got enough. I'll replace the whole thing later if I want to. So I'll be able to get to it at a later date if I feel like it. So I'm going to cover that hole up similar to what I did on the other ones.